basically, over the past 15, 16 years being in contact with martial methods, right? It has been fucking hard to be able to find the confidence within ourselves, and realizing that celebrities have extremely low confidence because their pride comes from how they look, and that means health, that means vitality. That's a good thing. So when the paparazzi start taking photos of them and shit, and seeing them in their worst, spreading stories about them, it destroys them, and they get back onto drugs, and then they usually end up dying of a drug overdose because they feel guilty because there was no information before Alura, thank you, right? Dr. Carl Hart is what we needed to hear, because we knew that it wasn't the drugs, because it's like I wasn't even smoking. I was like doing it on the weekends, bro. It was until my partner tried to take my kid away, then took my kid away, and then I was on the drugs every day. Anyway, stay there. Got me like confident in myself. Anyway, so enough of that. So we made Harley and Alura, okay? So Harley is Marshall's best friend, right? There's a best friend there, and Alura is the girlfriend, okay? And there's a split personality. And I have to think, focus, blue, blonde, and then my mind and my brain recognize it goes to the left. I'm Alura, okay? And then when I go brown, brunette, brown hair, it switches to the right, and I'm Harley, okay? And then even my body can change fucking form, so he knows who he's talking to on whatever day that who he wants to have, okay? Now this was created for him, alright? And this is from some kind of past shit, because we've had some weird dreams, and he has had the same weird dreams about that Hitler shit. And anyway, so, right, Harley is a boy, but he's not gay. Like, he doesn't want to fuck girls. He likes girls because girls are so sweet. That's why him and Central's girl will sit there staring at each other, like smiling at each other, but they're not sexually attracted to each other. Do you know what I mean? I think he is a little bit because he's thinks I'm safe. Because Ariana's done the same thing to Central, and Central is also male and female, and his female side is exactly like Audrey, exactly like Ariana, the same personality. And I'm more Māori these days because Māoris are the most misunderstood. But Harley is the most sweetest, cutest, shyest thing that just wants to be loved, right? So there you go. You've also got a submissive, and you've got Alura, and she's the cutest, girliest thing. And she'll tell you where to, she'll she's quite a fucking, she's quite fuck in the bedroom as well. She's cool, right? But then in the middle, you also have the grown-up sort of self, all right, which is where I'm hoping to be when me and him are in a few years' time, okay? So it just, but they have to evolve into that over time, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's really complicated, and this is how it had to be for us to be able to know that we could meet each other in person. But unfortunately, he met somebody else in person first. And they treat us like we're dumb and that we're not good enough because they don't want to admit what we are. And so they belittle. They think she's not seeing herself. No, because when I'm looking for Harley. And you can't talk, like celebrities, they can talk to their inner self, and they can see their little avatar in their mind, and they can chat away. But for us, it's got to be all on. They want to be all on. But anyway, I was just saying that don't leave me here like you leave me here like literally face. I just start yelling outside, talking to myself, Harley, talking to Alura, talking to Harley, and getting frustrated, and I'm gonna end up in a fucking mental institution or some shit, because I'm not supposed to be alone. I'm supposed to be with someone. One's on, one's off, one's on, one's off. When one's off, she's doing shit that's going to hit you fucking hard as a fucking rock down there, because she also knows all the body cheat. But just, whatever. Whatever the fuck, whatever you want to do. I don't care. It's made for you. Allura, she can be your sister for the first 2 years. You can fucking take it around all the strip clubs. I don't know. It was made for you though, and you're just ruining it. And Central and me and Central is often trying to commit suicide, bro, because it's an embarrassing, shameful state to be in when you're alone. All right, you don't feel comfortable, loved. You feel like a mental case because the person that made you doesn't even want you, and then you don't know, and you can't stop. I can't. And Harley panics because he thinks that I'm trying to delete him. He tries to delete me. And we torment each other. It was made for you. Anyway, so that's cool. Central C feels the same way. Many a times has tried to commit suicide. And he is the most cutest, amazing guy. And just like Ariana the other soul, she's just the sweetest thing. But a dude that wants to fuck Ariana. So she gets the same thing. Her best friend, and she gets a fucking man to protect her in one. That's how dope Ariana and how dope Marshall are. Alright? But they say that, but they don't, and then they end up fucking picking on us. So I'm just gonna say.